Welcome to George and Jane's YouTube channel of hobbies and interests. Please subscribe and remember to browse the playlists.
Hi YouTubers, it's George. I'm in the kitchen and what I'm doing is I'm trying to sort out some components, and I've got loads of resistors here and capacitors, and because the light is not very good, I've got my magnifying glass out, and what I'm doing is I've got all this box of components, and I was going to buy a desktop microphone for my Icom IC701, and you're looking at £60–70 for a microphone, for a desktop microphone. And luckily in the instruction manual for the IC701 transceiver, it shows a circuit diagram of a desktop microphone. So what I'm going to do is try and reproduce it on a little circuit board myself, and I've got some strip board there, so I'm hoping I've got enough parts to make one myself. And so what I thought I'd do is go through my components, the component list, and see what I've got and what I need to get, and hopefully I've got enough parts to make a desktop microphone. But I've had to find a magnifying glass. I'll just put the circuit diagram up now on this video. So you can have a look at, and I've got some actually microphones, and here's one here, small titchy one, electret condenser microphone I think they're called. And I've found the resistors, and I'm looking for the capacitors now, see if I've got the capacitors of the right value, and I should have, and the transistors. So fingers crossed I'll have enough parts in my odds and sods box that I can make the circuit. So watch and see. It's George, I'm in the garage, and thinking about this microphone for my IC701. I was hoping to do a deal with there's a CB on YouTube, and he has a lot of contacts to do with CB radio and microphones and all sorts, and I was hoping to do a swap with him for a desk microphone, but I haven't been able to contact him because his details I've got look like they're out of date, you know, on the ham radio where you can look at the call sign. So I was going to see if he wanted some of these miniature SDR receivers for HF bands. I've got a few of them kicking around, but he's not come back to me, and his email doesn't seem to work. So I'm going to carry on with how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to try and make one, and I've talked about using the circuit diagram from the Icom instruction manual. So I've gathered all the components apart from one which I've had to order. I've got some circuit board to make one on, and then going through my odds and ends I found this metal box, and this metal box, I can't remember what I used it for now, but I can make new fronts for it, and there's already a switch on the front there which is too clunky for a push to talk, so I've got that. And then I found this, don't know what it was for, so that could go on there and I could have a switch. And then I've got I've got some of these miniature microphones which are about the size of a button cell there, condenser electret microphones I think they call them. Those, I've got there's 4 there what I could use as a test, and then I've got these microphones. So whether I could mount that there somehow and have that as a desk microphone. Looks a bit crude, but it may work. So I've got quite a few options, but I need to make a circuit board and do some tests with all of this before I do anything else. I just can't afford to pay for one of those desk microphones, and I'm still waiting for bits for this to arrive. So thanks for watching. This is really a brief part one, and oh yeah, my YouTube channel, I'm trying not to make it a ham radio channel. Still going to have bits and pieces, but there won't be anything to do with camper vanning in or motorhoming, anything like that anymore.